Hey, so if you're watching this video, maybe you're interested in getting the vaccine, maybe you have some questions. And as you know, as a chiropractor myself, I do a lot of videos on health and wellness. And once in a while, I do some updates and videos on current things such as, COVID-19, maybe my routine, what I do. And so that maybe you guys can understand and take your own actions and maybe empower yourselves to help you help yourself. So recently I just got the vaccine. Actually last night I did get the vaccine, and I'll tell you a couple things of why I chose to get the vaccine. First, I will say that of course you do have a choice whether you get it or not. You do have a choice right now, kind of, if you don't want this vaccine, you can wait potentially in the future. So it is really your choice. And I chose to go ahead and get the vaccine. Now, they didn't choose or give me an option of which vaccine, whether it was Pfizer or Moderna, at that location. So I did get the Moderna vaccine. Now, a couple of reasons and things I want to tell you about is what you can expect when you do go get the vaccine. So this vaccination or these plans are being rolled out in mass quantities. So things like stadiums and football fields and parking lots. And I'll show you some photos and videos in this later clip, but they are being rolled out in masses, okay, right? We have 350 million people in the United States that need this vaccine or should be getting this vaccine. There are billions of people around the world who will probably get this vaccine. So first, I did sign up online. I did get a lot of electronic confirmation. When you do show up, they do check your photo ID, your date of birth, and they do confirm that it is indeed you who is signing up. There has been some fraud and stuff like that, and so they want to make sure you are you. I am in the group 1A, meaning I am a healthcare practitioner, so I did opt to get the vaccine for a couple of reasons, as I said before. But I do want to tell you what to experience first. So after, you have kind of two options, right? After you sign up, you will first either decide to, get the vaccine or not. If you decide to get that vaccine and get vaccinated, you can either drive up, do a drive-through line, or you can get out of the car. I was told that getting out of the car, not waiting on a long line would be faster. So I parked the car, walked in. I was in and out in about 20 minutes. What was really unique is that when you were there was like a sense of pride, a sense of joy, and like a higher level of energy being there. And I'm not one of those people that are like, oh my God, like you got to be in tune with your energy so much. But I will say that there was a feeling of hope in the air. There was a feeling that maybe we can get back to normal. Maybe this will work. And it starts with, in this case, group 1A and group 1B. 1A is the healthcare practitioners. Group 1B is those people who are 65 and up who are qualified for this. So there was a hope that maybe if we get this vaccination, maybe we can get back to our normal life. We don't know, but I felt like personally my choice to get the vaccine was one out of risk for other people. So as a 35-year-old male at this point in time with no underlying health issues, without having any issues whatsoever, I felt like the risk was much lower than the reward, right? That means that, we all know that there's a risk and a reward for every single thing we do, right? But I felt like the reward was much higher than the risk. I don't feel like there was a huge risk for me. And I felt like as a practitioner who sees hundreds of patients per month, thousands of people, literally I put my hands on thousands of people a year, that my risk was that high. If anything, it was actually higher for me to not get vaccinated, in my opinion, because I'd be potentially transmitting the disease if I got it faster. So I felt like, for me, the risk was low and the reward was high. I take care of a lot of patients in my office, and some of them are immunocompromised. Some of them have issues from diabetes to blood pressure issues to obesity, and I didn't want to be that person who transmits transmits it unknowingly, asymptomatically, because as a healthy adult, I'm probably not going to experience much of the symptoms, more than likely. So I felt like it was, part of it. So to give you a little bit of the experience, so that's the reason why I decided to do it. To give you the experience, you kind of, go through it, you park your car or you take the walk up, they check your ID, you get the vaccination, and then you sit there for about 15 minutes for monitoring. And then you go home pretty much. And that's about it. It's very simple, but it's just in a different healthcare setting, right? We are trying to be very efficient with this. Most of the time you get vaccines in your doctor's offices or in clinics. You don't do it in football fields or parking lots. This one was in the Petco parking lot in San Diego. So there are hundreds of tents, and I'll show you videos and photo clips of what there was there. There was hundreds of people working all throughout the day and the night. I mean, it's amazing. And so this was at 6:30 on a Sunday night, and there were people, lines packed, everything to go. Everything is socially distant. Everybody's wearing masks. People are checked in properly. They're double checked for their name. As far as symptoms that I have, I just have a really sore right arm. I decided to do it on my right side. You can choose on either right or left, but I decided to do it on my right. You are pretty sore, and I don't have any headaches. I don't have any fever. I don't have any chills. I don't feel any symptoms. It's about 15 to 16 hours later right now, at the time of this recording, and all I feel is a nice achy shoulder. I even went to the gym this morning and I felt no problem with it. So, I just want to let you guys know what I did and what I decided to do, so that you guys can understand, where I come from. I don't think that, it's by you watching this video, you should or shouldn't do it. I think you should make what the best informed care, or informed decision you can do for you and your family. I felt like as a practitioner, it was most important for me to not spread the illness or disease, because I come in contact with thousands of people per year. And I literally put my hands on thousands. It's different maybe for you, who maybe is a single male or a single female, who is maybe coming in contact with maybe a couple hundred people a year, and you're not physically putting your hands on people. So I'm coming in contact with thousands of people, putting my hands on them, and I'm literally face to face with so many of them. So I felt like it was in my best interest and the public health's best interest to take this mild risk for the hopeful greater reward of society. So that's just my thought process on it, and I will choose and I will give you guys more updates if there's any symptoms, if there's anything going on. I do have to go back in 1 month to get the vaccine again. So I took the Moderna. You have to go back in 4 weeks. I will go back in 4 weeks, give you guys an update. If there are no symptoms, I won't say anything. If there are some symptoms, I will let you guys know too. But if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Hopefully this gave you a little bit of insight. And after this video, just watch some of the video clips and stuff towards the end. So thanks again. I'll see you soon.